Alright, so what we got here is some gameplay footage of Rogue Legacy. I had already put out some a couple weeks ago, but I got some more. And I'm going to insert some pre-recorded audio for you guys that was recorded earlier before this video footage when I didn't know what I was actually going to be recording. So enjoy the gameplay and enjoy me talking about things such as the weather, coworker issues, and what I'm doing, watching, playing games, whatever I'm up to. So enjoy it. Later.
Hey, wannabes, it's the B-Man himself from ChillinwithB. How's everyone doing? Hope you had a good New Year's. We're in the first week of the month, so everybody's got their resolutions, right? Gonna go to the gym, eat better, stop smoking. Yeah, right. I'm not even trying to make any resolutions because I ain't gonna keep them. Neither are you, so stop it. We'll try that, right? Now, I got my gym membership back in the summer, I'd say August or so, and I stopped going in October. And I'm still paying, you got the year contract, so what are you going to do? But I am going to go back, but not because it's New Year's. I'm going to go back when the weather gets warm, because I can't deal with this crap. If I can't go to the gym just wearing a sweatshirt, that's it. I don't want to go there with tons of jackets and whatnot and have to change. I'm not doing it. And get a locker, and then you got to shower. No, I don't want to deal with that crap. I don't shower in a public place. A little bit of a germaphobe. So I'll go to the gym when when the weather warms up. And I live in the New York area, and this week we're going through probably some of the coldest damn weather ever. We had temperatures going down to like 5 degrees, probably with wind chill, even less than that, what it feels like. Can't take it. I can't take it. But it's going to warm up this weekend, maybe go up to 50, so what the hell is that? That's why people are sick. Everybody in the office is sick. All the kids are sick. And I'm just taking some vitamin C, hoping I don't get it. I was sick in November, and I don't want to get sick again. One cold or flu a year is more than enough. And that's some scary shit, by the way. A friend of mine, my best friend actually, told me that one of his co-workers' husbands died from the flu. And this guy is 37 years old, so he's only a couple years older than us. Me and my friend, not by much. And that's some scary stuff, that someone our age can die from the flu. But it turned into pneumonia, and there was like kidney complications, so it's rare, but it can happen, and that's scary. So what are we doing here, huh? Well, you're looking at some gameplay footage of I don't know what, because this is pre-recorded, but I probably will tell you in the beginning. I'll add on some audio and tell you what you're watching. I hope you're enjoying it. And I'll talk about some shows or movies or whatever it is I'm doing. Nothing terribly new. It's a little slow time of year. But, Teen Wolf is back on TV. So I got to watch that episode. I think it came out, first episode came out January 6th, I think. Maybe last Friday. Or whenever. Or maybe it was Monday. I don't know. I know it's on the Google Play Store, that's why I'm aware of it. And I buy those episodes $1.99 a piece. I think Teen Wolf is a great show. I'm into supernatural stuff. I've mentioned this in the past. Anything with monsters or comic book-like or supernatural elements, love it. One of my favorite shows on TV is Supernatural, and me and the girl are still going through that. We're in season 4 now, so that's pretty cool. It's great. When you wait a long time to watch shows, this is the way to do it, really. They're in like season 9 or 10 at this point. And I got like 8 seasons to go through on Netflix. It's just so cool that you don't have to wait week to week and then summer break. You just watch them when you want. Doesn't always work out that way. Shows that you start watching right off the bat, it's a problem. But, Game of Thrones, I love that show. I only saw the first season and a half, unfortunately, because I don't have HBO anymore. And those seasons come out so far apart. It's like 10 episodes, and it's like wait a year for the next 10. And I'd rather just say, you know what, when the whole series is done, however many years that may be, 2, 3. Hopefully I'm still around. And I'll catch it then. I'll buy the whole thing outright and I can just enjoy it in my time. And that's it. I think that's the way to do it. So there's really not much going on. In gaming, playing some Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. Seems to be the best one in the series in mine and my brother and friends' opinions. So we got a group of people, about 5 or 6 of us, that are steadily on now, and it just makes a huge difference. If you played Call of Duty by yourself and you said, you know what, you play the multiplayer and you're like, this isn't for me, it's not fun, I'm constantly dying, get a group of decent people who are going to work together, communicate. It changes the game drastically. We're just having a great time. Last night we played about another 15 games. We're on a 40-game win streak. So I'm not going to play up any random pickup games because I don't want to ruin that streak. We've all agreed that, maybe we'll play different game types by ourselves, but when we get together, we're going to play the Kill Confirmed and just try to keep that streak going as long as possible. That's a lot of fun. I was thinking of maybe buying one of these capture video devices so I can use capture video from the Xbox. because the games I have playing while doing these videos and audio logs are off my computer, which has built-in video capture. But Call of Duty I play on the Xbox, and I don't have a video capture for that. I'm thinking of maybe picking up one so you can see some of these games. I'm a decent player. I'm probably the weakest link in that chain, but I do okay. You know, I'm hardly ever go negative. I'm usually in the plus 10 area or so. But these guys are amazing, especially my brother. There's games he goes like 60 and 0. And it's just like amazing. I don't know how they do it. You know, he's a high-end camper. He likes to just stay in one spot and do his thing, which is fine. I take him between road. I camp a spot for a little bit, but I get too bored. I have to go out in the open and do some stuff. So I take a different approach, and that's usually when you end up dying. So that's probably where my problem lies. But whatever, it's a lot of fun. And what else are we going to talk about? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, I know. My favorite subject, my coworkers. Anybody who's listened to me knows how I feel about them and how much complaining I can do. Yeah, if you guys want, leave some comments in the section below. Tell me about your coworker stories. I'm sure every job has them. You know, I can go back to my first job at Toys R Us even, and there was some real characters there as well. There was a guy, his name was Ray Pachero, I don't know, whatever, I can't say his last name, some Italian name. But they called him Ray P for short, because there was more than one Ray. Of course, Ray is a common name, right? And he worked a second job. So Toys R Us was his second job. And he didn't really care. He was there for a lousy $5, $6 an hour that they paid him back then. This was back in the mid-90s when I started working there. So he would come in the evening shift, and I'd occasionally work with him, and he would constantly disappear. I gotta go to the bathroom. Turns out he wasn't going to the bathroom. He liked to go upstairs and roam the floors, flirting with all the girls, cashiers and stock girls. Whatever, you know what? They were hot, I get it, but what the hell? There's a time and place for that. Do it after work, Mr. P. So we had an old man, Rocco, God bless his soul, he's passed away a long time now. 70-year-old man, he did not hold back. He'd tell you what he'd think. He had a mouth like a sailor, put it like that. And, being an old guy, nobody said anything. It was actually cute and funny, and everybody laughed at the guy. He used to call the guy Shits. He's like, oh boy, I'm working with Shits again, because his excuse was he had to go to the bathroom. Obviously he didn't, but he would just use that as an excuse to go away, and you wouldn't see him for 20 minutes. So Rocco called him Shits. Great story. But, things never change. You go from one job to another, and there's always these workers. So, the lady on my current job, who I've mentioned in the past, I don't give names, just in case somebody's listening. I don't want to get in trouble for that. I mentioned Mr. Pachero because he ain't listening, and that was about 20 years ago. Well, 15 years ago. I'm sure the statute of limitations has passed on him suing me for bad mouth. Anyway, my current coworker, I've talked about her and what she does, but yesterday, she did it again. Well, her and my other coworker. So there were 3 of us at the office, and it's very busy in the morning. My one coworker was, he's supposed to get on to do his phone calls. We do customer service. We get shifts doing that. But we've always been told that the people who come in person take priority. Don't get on the phone until the people who come in are being taken care of. So the second my one female coworker comes in, the guy next to me, the male, he just gives her the thing for checking people in and runs onto the phone. Meanwhile, he knows that she doesn't really check in people. She runs away. It's not really his fault. She should have been at her desk, but knowing her personality, he should have made sure, look, are you ready to begin? Are you settled in? Which I told him. Make sure she's ready before you just drop it off and run. She wasn't ready. So he drops off that list of people to check in for the day and runs onto the phone calls, because that's an escape for him. What he'll do is he'll take a call or two and then he pauses it and then makes his personal calls and does his banking and his shopping online while the rest of us work. All on the company's computer, by the way. Yeah, he uses their company computer for all his personal stuff. It's amazing. So anyway, he gives her the list. She disappears for about 20 minutes. I send an email to my boss. Could you please reiterate to my coworkers that, customer service is first, and to help me out? It's a little stressful first thing in the morning with this stuff going on. So when my one coworker finds out I did this, she all of a sudden decides to call. Oh yeah, I'm sorry I didn't help out. My stomach was bothering me, I shouldn't have even came to work. But she had no choice because she's out of time. Because she abuses it. She's out at least once a week for some reason or another. But her stomach issues, I believe, are bullshit. She decides after her stomach is supposedly hurting so bad that she shouldn't have been here. She goes and cooks a nice breakfast, starts eating that. Goes bullshits with all the people, her friends that she gets along with there. Does anything but work. Meanwhile, my coworker was told that he has to pick up the slack for her because she's not feeling well. Isn't this some bullshit? So, I don't know. So the whole day she got out of work. She pretty much got paid to just be there and drink coffee and bullshit and go out shopping when she's supposedly sick. Because our bosses aren't on site. They just go by what we tell them. So, there we go. So every week I have another story about the friggin' bullshit that goes on in the politics that go on in this office. It's truly amazing. And I get to share this with you guys. And I want you out there, anyone listening, if you have a story that you'd like to share, post them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. So I think I'm going to wrap things up. We got a nice 10 minutes or so of audio. I hope you enjoyed hearing me ranting and raving. Wolverine, I think, is out on the Redbox. I saw it in the movies. I enjoyed it. You can always go to the website, ChillinwithB1.blogspot.com. Way back when, I think in the summer, I did a review for Wolverine if you want to hear that. But I'm going to read it this weekend and probably show it to the girl, the old lady, see what she says. And we'll go through some more Supernatural. And like I said, Team Wolf is back, so I got to check that out and maybe talk about it next time. Alright, until next time, wannabes. Later.
Alright, so that was the pre-recorded audio I had promised you. Hope you enjoyed it for what it was. And there's just about another minute or so before I die here on a boss that takes me out. So I'm going to cut out the audio and just let you watch the rest. Enjoy.